Hello, gamers. It's Nintendo Direct Day, which, I mean, I don't know. These are always like rumored, and then people are like, "Oh, it's not gonna happen," and then they happen. I don't know. Who knows? Nintendo leaks are always everywhere, all over the place. I never believe them or pay enough attention to know who's reliable or anything like that. But anyways, we got a direct coming in like 5 minutes, and we're gonna watch it together. Basically, I don't even know if anybody's gonna tune into this because I set up the stream like last minute because I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do this today, and I'm trying to tweet a link to it, and Twitter is telling me that I reached my tweet limit. So I'm like shadow banned from Twitter, I guess, for some reason. I don't know, but that doesn't matter. That won't stop me from just being excited about whatever the heck Nintendo stuff we're gonna get. Because I think 100% guaranteed we'll, unless it has a delay, which is possible, we'll see Pikmin 4, which is a highly anticipated thing for me, because I almost exclusively like very, very niche things, which I'm sure you could probably notice from seeing my content. So Pikmin 4 is like my pinnacle like Nintendo game pretty much. So I'm really excited to hopefully see some of that and get a release date, because that's like the only big Nintendo game that doesn't have a release date, because I mean like Zelda does, and I'm sure like 20 minutes of this is going to be Zelda, and I don't want to sound rude, but I don't really care about Zelda, and I know that's like the biggest hype thing in this. There's things in it that could hype me, but I will probably never play it. There's like a rumor going around that the game is gonna be $70, which is gonna cause all sorts of controversy, but it's ultimately one that like doesn't even warrant controversy because all the other game studios have already been charging that price for like 2 years. If Nintendo goes and does it, then there's the argument of, oh, but it's just a Switch game. The old Switch games weren't, whatever. It's just a trend. They want to make more money. They're going to do it. Like, you're still going to buy it. Unfortunately, like we're all still probably going to buy it. So it's like, whatever. But, you know, we can't argue with that. If that ends up even happening, I think it's just because, Tears of the Kingdom has been up for pre-order on like random websites, and it's had like various different prices. Maybe there's like a collector's edition, or the standard game has a higher price. Nobody really knows. I don't know. We probably won't. It's not like in this direct they're going to be like, Tears of the Kingdom is now available for pre-order. It is going to cost $10 more than our typical first-party releases, and that's something we're going to do for the rest of forever. So, you know, hopefully that's. It would just cause even more controversy, I guess, if they just said it directly in the direct. But whatever. Let's go. Let's check it out. How many? There's like 2 more minutes. I don't know. I gotta fill the dead air. I would like to see a Kid Icarus remake. That's very unlikely. Like Kid Icarus and Tomodachi Life are my 2 extremely unrealistic things that I would love to have on the Switch, and or just have a new version of, but it's pretty unlikely. And it was, I made a tweet earlier trying to bet on like how they're going to start this direct, because they always, you know, it starts, does the direct logo, and then they immediately play a trailer. It could be Zelda, it could be Splatoon, it could be Pikmin 4 right away, it could be something completely new, and maybe there's one other option that I don't remember. But I don't think it would start with Zelda. I think they would do Zelda at the end. But we'll have to see. I don't know, I kind of feel like it'd start with Splatoon, because that should be getting an update soon, and like people don't care about it. Maybe like a tease of the Splatoon DLC, even though it's pretty early for that. That's probably not going to be until like the game's a year old. I don't even know how much people are still playing that really, but people probably are. I'm sure they are. Tipsy, hello. Afternoon. I guess it is. Is it? Well, what time is it for you? You are in England. What time is it down there? It's like, well, it's like 10 p.m., isn't it? I'm very sick and tired of all these, you know, broadcasts always only showing the Wales, not England. Tipsy, I apologize. I don't know the difference between any of this. They always say Pacific time before any other time. Nintendo is nice where they say both times. Like I'm Eastern time. They'll say Eastern time directly. But most other things, they'll only say Pacific. And even though I should be able to do the math at this point, I always have to look it up. And it's really annoying. But Tipsy, I'm glad you two did, because I have no idea if like anybody's going to be notified that this I turned on in my live stream, because I did it so last minute. Oh, we're starting. We're getting M-rated games. That means Mario Call of Duty Simulator. I don't know why it would be a simulator if it's just a game. Also, if I'm too quiet compared to the video, let me know, but it should hopefully be okay. You're in a voice chat with 4 other people. Oh no. Now I'm being judged. Hey, it's Pikmin right away. Okay. So you could just tell. I mean, I can't believe they're even making this. Because Nintendo's very obsessed with putting like lyrical music in their games now, so I really hope that this game has like a song to it, as weird of a specific request as that is. I want it to feel like as premium as all their other stuff. And I want to see what like they said the camera angles do. Oh my god, it's a baby. It feels like giving it that perspective makes it seem like a game made in like Dreams, which is like a, you know, like a PlayStation based game software sort of. It's weird. I mean, I wonder how much of a difference the change in perspective is going to be. You can climb walls. Pog. It's about treasures, thank goodness. Unless that's just like an upgrade. No, it is treasures. Oh. No. Oh, okay, they're overpowered. And then you kill it and it turns into goop. Perfect. Game of little... Oh, and you freeze water. Okay. That's good puzzle solving. There's a dog, guys. Everybody, there's a dog. They put a dog in the game. Alright, I want to understand the evolutionary lore of why the dog has a collar on it. Unless they brought it with them. Oh my god. Those characters' heads, oh my god. But... Oh, man. I mean, it's weird, like, they're making water less of an obstacle, I guess. So, like, they gotta make blue Pikmin more useful. Calling. A disco ball spider. Yep. No, not the fucking queen again. This guy's terrible, bro. Did you hear how many were dying? Get good, as implying that implying I can beat any boss without getting 100 deaths. It is really cute. It's interesting that it has sort of a different art direction than 3. Like it does seem like it's modernized sort of. There's a night mode, there's star bits. Hold up. It's gonna connect to Mario Galaxy. Well, that's not spring. Wait, that's the week no, wait, that's is that that's the week before I took a vacation from work. So it works out.
That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4.
The subtitles say 4-4. Can you see the subtitles? Yeah, okay. I don't even know why the subtitles are on, but I'll keep them.
Please look forward to more information in the future. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
I can play Pikmin all week, exactly.
This new hero is a real gem. Introducing Volume 3 of the
I thought it was
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Lapidurist extraordinaire. In what now?
This is one of those games. I guess Xenoblade's like that in general, where like not that many people actually play it. But I guess this game is like the best game ever made, but like I never really saw anybody talk about it other than people who are fans of the franchise already.
For every win, you'll earn more heroes and special abilities.
Wait, there's like a roguelike mode?
With your heroes and set your sights
Yeah, okay. All right. I guess I got to buy the game now.
You might also get special in-game
Is this one also 200 hours long?
And coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want? Nothing's gonna get through to him.
Oh my god. Rex got hot. That was Rex, right?
Like killing Granddad wasn't enough for you?
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 15th.
Oh, there you go.
Shake it, amigo. 3, 2,
Rhythm game, Pog?
Move to the beat in a brand new Samba de Amigo game. Grab your Joy-Con controllers.
All right, well, I'm all for rhythm games, but then they showed motion controls.
During a song.
But this is like Sega's thing, right? This is like a Sega one.
And dance. But the unexpected might happen, so stay on your toes. Why not dance?
Imagine making a Nintendo Switch game based on motion controls in 2023.
Make sure to show up in
I mean, the graphics look really good. Like, this looks like a 4K video quality because the colors are so bright.
Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated. Keep the beat and aim for first place.
But is Miku in it?
40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world. So grab those controllers and get shaken when Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Sadly, no Miku. Not yet. Just wait until they do DLC. Oh, Style Savvy on Nintendo Switch, which I don't know. Is there one already? Oh no, it's not. It's not Style Savvy. I have excitement for Style Savvy because it has really good music in Smash Bros.
Tons of people are seeking the latest trends.
Add Entrapta in the game. You could just say that for every game.
Or suggest new outfits for them to grow as an influencer.
Tipsy's answer to everything. Exactly. Exactly.
Now it's time for
my answer is put
design.
I don't know, Finn in the game? Put anybody. Put Pibby in it. Put Pibby in it so I can get a bunch of views for it.
Personal touch to give your item a final flourish. You can get the items other people are wearing by liking them.
That's how it works in real life too.
Mix and match your favorites to create new looks.
Put PB in all these games. You could probably make these characters in this game.
Your brand. Got an eye for fashion? Then get styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch this year.
Yay, I mean, I don't know, that's cute. that's a game. I don't know my audio.
Oh, there's dark worlds.
Oh my god, it's Elden Ring.
Castle beckons in this new paid DLC for the roguelite action platformer Dead Cells.
Is this already out on other stuff, or is this like a brand new thing?
Alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard.
What? Wait, what?
Death and Dracula himself. Wield the Vampire Killer and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic combat.
Well, that's awesome.
12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest in
I own
Dead
Dead Cells, I've just never played it.
Sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch.
I mean, yeah, this definitely seems like it is a brand new thing.
On Nintendo eShop.
But yeah, wait, doesn't it have a sequel?
Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set within the Tron universe.
Yo, let's go. And they say Disney doesn't make licensed games anymore. We're getting Tron Origami King.
Your decisions and the alliances you forge will impact your journey and the entire
I mean, it do
server.
be a visual novel though, my favorite genre.
Launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April. Who's there? Well, that can't be.
Me and Tulip were just talking about this because she's playing Ace Attorney, and well, now I mean I already own this on DS, and I just never finished it.
With your powers, you can even help others, like this woman.
Does this mean that my DS copy is going to be worth even more money?
Fates. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Well, there you go. Ace Attorney fans said they weren't going to get anything. That counts. That counts.
Worlds, one suspenseful thriller.
It is going to be weird to play on Switch, but it has an iPhone version that I think you can't get anymore, but that's probably just a port of the iPhone version. So that's exciting. This is also maybe exciting? I don't know. They look like Bakugan. Police Center. Is this just or is it, wait, is it a detective game? Hold up. If it's a detective game, then we're on board. Sounds like the music's using samples from this, like the same samples that Ring Fit Adventure uses. Oh, it's RPG. It's a detective RPG. I was gonna say the art style wasn't really working for me, but now that there's creatures, it's working much more. This seems like a thing I would like, but probably won't play. Unless they say they credit someone on it that I'm familiar with or something. Oh wait, it's made by level 5. Okay, hang on.
Once upon a time,
the Bayonetta thing that I don't understand the context of because I haven't played Bayonetta.
Experience Bayonetta's
Detective
origins
Catboy?
as a young witch named Cereza.
The subtitles were going over the real subtitles,
Seeking
yes.
the power to rescue her imprisoned mother, she ventures deep into the Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest. I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
Happy. This was so. This I didn't watch the Game Awards last year because I think I was working probably, and this was announced during it. But I didn't even hear about this until like 3 days after the Game Awards happened. But I mean, it's cool that they're treating Bayonetta as such like a big thing. Like not every game is just gonna get a stylized like prequel story spin-off thing with completely different gameplay.
Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles.
Like imagine, like I want them to do this, but it's Pikmin.
The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more
They should put her in
powers,
Smash
new
Bros.
paths can be opened.
Right? Let's get some more. Let's get Fighter Pass 3. That's my other unrealistic expectation. The rumors this game used to be another game that was reskinned into Bayonetta, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was always Bayonetta. I mean, I guess they still do that. Like what? Like the Mary Kate and Ashley Game Boy game that used to be a South Park
How
game,
was that?
or whatever.
Next, please take a look at this.
I'd be looking, but that looked cool. No, yep, I was right. I mean, I guess it's easy to predict that this would be in here. Huh? Is it the DLC already? I was gonna say something else about the Bayonetta thing, but I've lost my train of thought. Train. Haha, there was a train on screen when I said it. Haha. Pause champ. I mean, sure, it's very easy for them to just reuse the assets from the other game. Or I guess, is this the Splatoon? Okay, they're
the Splatoon 3 expansion pass.
I mean, they're having a lot of success with expansion passes, so sure.
The first wave is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear.
Oh,
You
she's
might
so
spot
cute.
a few
What the heck?
familiar faces
They're cute too, but they're
alongside new
probably
shopkeepers.
really annoying.
Products here are the same as
Whoa.
the ones in Splatsville, so shop wherever your vibes are strongest.
So you just get a new hub.
Salmon
I
rub.
guess that's cute.
Table turf battle. The show.
I mean, if this hub is smaller than the other one, then I guess that is worth a couple bucks. The other one's really weird to navigate.
The Squid Sisters will also perform here during Splatfests. Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to
I mean, it's
Inkopolis.
cute. I do have nostalgia for the other game. Remember the Wii U? Remember the Wii U?
First wave of this paid
I remember the
DLC
Wii U.
launches this spring.
What is that? Is the whole DLC is just a new hub? Are they gonna tease like something else?
Oh, what's this?
There we go. They always gotta do the ooh woo. Ooh woo, what this? Ooh woo. See, this is what I'm here for. I'm Octo Expansion 2, come on. Sure we aren't just watching a Bayonetta trailer? Inkopolis Legends, exactly. I mean, looking nifty.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2
That's very-
Side Order will launch
Are they gonna?
in the future.
Are they gonna say how? Or are these the only? Is it just 2 waves?
The
Is it ju-
Splatoon 3 expansion pass will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Weird. I just I feel like that's weird to just DLC 1's just a hub.
Played Splatoon 3 since its
Like
launch.
that's weird.
Thank you all very much. We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about.
But hey, at least it doesn't have microtransactions. You know, at least they actually add actual content to it for money. What?
Waits Mickey and friends on Illusion Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy.
What did they do to the art style?
Adventure to find 3 magical books and save the mysterious island of Monoth.
It looks like a Canadian cartoon.
Jump.
I mean, I know they keep like making these like Castle of Illusion like games. Like there might already be another one of this. There definitely is another one of this. I don't know how long it has been since they did a different one though.
Secret areas.
But I mean, it looks cute. You know, this would be like a great like
Large chasms
DS
with
game.
boost jump. Ground pound barriers to open new spaces, and glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's
It's probably better than
personality
Hey
shines through in
Pikmin.
their actions. Up to 4 pals locally can brave the island. Share a hug for extra help.
You can hug. It's the
Play
best game ever
for
made.
Larger jumps, or drop a rope to lend a hand. Work together to save Monoth, and you might discover new paths. While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes. Study their movements carefully to figure out the
This is
secrets
reminding
to
me of
victory.
Super Meat Boy Forever.
Join
I guess the
Mickey
art
and
style is
friends
pretty
on a
adjacent to that
high-flying
game,
adventure
actually.
In Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo Switch July 28th.
Ooh, they gotta change that
Pre-orders
release date,
begin
bro. They're
today
competing
on
with
Nintendo
Pikmin.
eShop.
Yikes.
More emblems are on
Oh.
the way.
Ooh. Ooh.
New emblems are coming to future waves of the Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass DLC.
Like these got leaked already, sort of, so I know one of them.
Emblem of Strength.
This is such a weird game, cause like I love Fire Emblem, and I am loving the heck out of this game, and I still haven't finished it. It's taking me forever, but I love it.
Cast magic spells
But it's so
with
based on
fire
fan service for games that like most Americans have not played. There she is.
vanilla.
She, of course, she has to be in it. I knew she'd end up being in it, and also that I saw her leaked. That's what I knew. And Crom. It's weird that like why is the Crom just in the base game?
Emblem of Bonds.
And okay, and Robin as well, sure.
Sword
But
and magic attacks.
why was? I guess Lucina's more. Oh, the heroes lady. Oh,
Summon
heroes
additional allies
multi-
to fight for your cause.
that's
Challenge
adorable.
newly added missions to recruit these new emblems.
Are they really just showing every? I guess it doesn't take much effort for them to make these DLCs.
In Wave 4, a
They're really
new
just showing every wave.
Fell Xenologue will be unlocked.
Oh,
Thank you for answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger?
there's also there's. I mean, it's a good thing, but there's like way too many characters in the base game already.
Wave 2 of the Fire Emblem Engage expansion pass for the Fire Emblem Engage
Today.
game launches on the Nintendo
Yeah!
Switch system later today.
Oh, my sister's working. She won't get to play it with me.
Take control.
I thought he
of
was.
destiny.
I thought they like forgot to edit in the
Reverie,
dialogue.
a world in which deities known as aspirations dwell.
Yeah, the Disney game looks cool.
Megacorp
I know that.
intelligence
I mean, like, there's the
behind
awesome
the
DuckTales game, and that
world.
Castle of Illusion like is a series. I don't know how many there have been though,
In this narrative adventure,
but it looked cool. I mean, it matches my brand, like it's a cartoon thing.
travel between worlds.
And this is
see
a
the future and
is
decide
this
humanity's
another
fate.
story
Many
game?
branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer.
Yeah, it's got
Lena
the
Raine,
wait,
set the
Celeste
stage
composer.
for
Okay,
your
we gotta play
journey.
it.
Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like
And
Bomb.
Tipsy, you just like it because it looks like
Power,
She-Ra
or
vaguely.
chaos to change the story's outcome. To which destiny do you aspire? Harmony: The Fall of Reverie launches first
Don't
for
nod.
consoles on Nintendo Switch this June.
Don't nod it. Is that the Life is Strange company or is it not? Because that was a different logo, I think.
Octopath Traveler 2 is just around the corner.
Well, it is. Wait, it is.
After today's Nintendo
I don't know.
Direct,
I've lost track of
demo
this.
containing the
I've
game's
lost track of this
opening hours
franchise.
will
Not
be
that I ever
available
played
on
it.
Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, Celeste has like some of the best
Which
freaking
path
music
will you take
ever.
first?
I gotta play it
Where will your
again.
allies be, and where will your journey lead
I
you?
never did like the
Venture through a
post-game
brand
stuff
new
in it,
world
which I'm
in
sure I don't want
Octopath
to because it's
Traveler
probably
2,
very difficult.
launching
But
on Nintendo Switch February 24th. Keep it rolling.
I willed this into existence because the last time I streamed it direct, the first one got announced.
A zoo and space.
And also the trademark for this was licensed recently, so I mean, we sort of knew it would come. There's actually new content in this one? There's a photo mode? There might have actually been a photo mode of the first one, but it's just like you can't pose. Oh, the frame rate, the frame
In
rate.
addition, active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damacy.
See here, the frame rate slowing down in Katamari is part of the gameplay though, because it just makes it feel like you're doing something right.
Turn-based RPG. Freely traverse.
But now here, so that's another remake. That's a remake of the second Katamari game. And my toxic opinion is that I don't really like that one because pretty much every level is like a challenge. Like almost every level is like the constellations from the first game where it's like collect this certain thing rather than just roll and get a high score. I much prefer just getting a high score, but I mean I'll take any Katamari we could get. But also it'd be cool if they had just like made a new one as well.
Duke it out in this free-to-play online multiplayer.
Hey, the streamer I like played this game and he hated it because everybody was too good at it, and it's really, really like Genshin Impact-y with its character designs, I guess.
Use each striker's skills to dominate each match. Change the course trajectory from afar. Block areas to gain the advantage.
But we love Katamari, still a great game. Just for what I want from that series, that's
Omega Striker.
it can't be my least favorite one because like the one on PSP is like the one on PSP has like one level and you just play it over and over again like 20 times.
Dive back into the sprawling labyrinth. A collection of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games is coming to Nintendo
Whoa.
Switch, remastered in HD.
I don't know what this
Many
is.
treasures lie deep within a massive labyrinth. Its paths
Oh no,
are
it's a
intertwined,
dungeon crawl.
and vicious monsters lurk in
From
the shadows.
playing Zinky Zero, which I'm sure nobody has ever heard of, I learned that these kinds of games are
Drawing the map
extremely
as you
difficult.
explore, you can progress even further. Venture into the labyrinth with 5 adventurers.
Bizarre looking hamster, yeah, in that other game. What was that other game called? I was too busy talking. But you know, there's a Overwatch. Overwatch has a hamster too, so that game just copied Overwatch. Grumble grumble.
You can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth.
Persona 5 New Cinema Labyrinth. Yes.
24 newly drawn character illustrations are included.
Oh, I like that
Plus,
character.
take advantage of new difficulty options and a new auto mapping function for smoother exploration. Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection launches on Nintendo Switch.
I mean, cool. I'm sure there's a niche corner of the internet that this is the biggest news ever.
On Nintendo eShop.
Any sort of like sudden like remake of like a niche localization thing like is good. Hey, there's that. There it is. There it is. It's actually gonna come out. That's good. I was watching an older direct to like test the audio on the stream, and this trailer was playing, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Each one filled with colorful turn-based tactical.
So I wonder if them delaying it, like, I wonder if they actually kept working on it, or like if it's just kind of been done and they're just sitting on it. I mean, this animation's cool. Excuse me, I almost feel like this may be a new animation that they made during the delay or something.
April 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Well, that's good. Did Intelligent Systems make that? I didn't look. Yeah, this is what I'm here for. This comes out in like 2 weeks though. This also got leaked apparently, but I don't know what it is. People were just saying something about Kirby got leaked.
The interdimensional traveler from the main adventure has lost his powers and must escape the realm between dimensions.
Oh. See, you can count on Kirby to, like, this is a remake, and they're like, nah, let's just like put a ton of lore in it though.
What you do now is a basic attack and jump. To regain Magolor's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies. With
well, that's easy. The enemies respawn when you walk off screen.
And enhanced. Improve Magolor's levitation, or increase his attack range. The order in which you restore his powers is up to you. There are over 20
very
interdimensional
fun idea.
stages to explore.
20 more stages? I mean, not that Kirby stages are substantially long or anything, but still, that's...
4 players on the same system can venture through this mysterious realm together.
The lore is going to be wild. That's all I know.
Can Magolor restore his powers and safely return to his world? You can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
It's like... Oh, this music makes me sad.
After today's Nintendo
and a
Direct,
demo. Okay,
demo
people
will be
predicted that too.
available on Nintendo eShop.
Well, I already got it pre-ordered, so I don't need no demo.
Up to 4 players can play a specially arranged demo with select stages and sub-games.
But it's like a staple of Kirby for there to be a side mode where you play as a villain. But this game originally, obviously, as you can see, this game originally didn't have that. Because you just play as DDD Meta Knight in the multiplayer. But they always have an extra mode. And Return to Dreamland has like a new game plus mode that makes the game harder. And no other Kirby game has that. That's like a substantial addition to the length of the game. And now there's that on top of this new mode too. Oh, look at that. I didn't expect this, honestly. I was thinking about this the other day, though, how this, like, still hasn't happened. But also, it's just... I mean, is Pokemon gonna be one of them? That's what I was thinking the other day. It's like, if they do this, they gotta do Pokemon so that people care, right? Like, who wants to play Game Boy Tetris? Like, who cares?
Tetris. Arrange the falling Tetraminos and aim for a high score. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins.
Not the first one though, I guess. Or did they show the first one already?
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX. Awaken the Windfish to escape.
They would rather put Game Boy games on the store than F-Zero. Yes, correct. I mean, it's just so weird because we don't know how much longer the Switch is gonna like be their console.
Game & Watch Gallery 3. Play an assortment of Game & Watch.
Only the third one though. Like. They're so slowly doing these emulators
Solve a murder mystery on
it's
a
like
supernatural
when the new
shadow.
console comes out, are these games
Metroid
gonna
2,
be
Return of
republished
Samus.
again, or are they just gonna keep the same one and then they'll eventually get the GameCube? If you know, I don't know.
Wario Land 3.
But because they're closing it down, I looked on the Wii U eShop like a month ago, and there's a pretty good amount of Wii games and DS games on that.
Kirby's Dream Land.
Kirby Dream
Look,
Land,
inhale, and spit
happy.
out enemies in Kirby's debut title.
Kirby fans stay
You can
winning.
use the Game Boy,
Nope, no
Game Boy
Pokemon.
Pocket, or Game Boy Color.
Why
screen
wouldn't
filters.
they do
Up to 2
Pokemon?
players
Like
can
that'd
play
be such a
compatible games
huge
together
announcement for
locally
people.
or online.
Why do they always mess this stuff up?
games will be added
Oh
in
no,
the
that's the freaking trading card game. Oh wait, Tilt and Tumble. I never played that before though. Hang on. Oh okay, here it is. Never mind. They're saving for the end. All right, now I'm on board.
Game Boy Advance games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
Honestly, they were talking about that so long that they got me. I genuinely didn't think they'd get to this now. That's good.
Super Mario Advance 4. Super Mario
Now put
Advance
Ruby and
3.
Sapphire on it.
Play 38 extra levels
Put
from
Emerald on it
Nintendo
so that
eReader
people can
accessory.
play it without having to spend a trillion.
Wario
Whoa,
Mega
why-
Micro Games.
Also,
Experience
they're
the
just
origins
putting
of
everything that
lightning-fast micro
was on the
games.
3DS Ambassador program.
Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide
What
the
is
spinning
this?
stick to the goal without
This the
hitting
thing in Smash. I
obstacles.
know that. I had no idea that was a Game Boy thing.
Mario Kart Super Circuit. Race in the first Mario Kart game created for a portable system. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Venture through a
I still
zany
never
world
played this.
and fight with
Th-
equally
This
zany
well, this got a
attacks.
remake too, though, didn't it? I'm sure that's like $1 million to buy a
The
cartridge of the
Legend of
remake.
Zelda, the Minish Cap. Shrink to miniature size and dive into a
This
big
was a cool
adventure.
game when I barely played it on my 3DS.
Local and online play is supported for compatible games.
Oh, I was gonna ask.
Four
That's,
players can play
I didn't
together.
even realize. I was too busy talking. They said that on the other games, on the color games too. No, Amazing Mirror. Let's go. Golden Sun. Oh my God, Zero. Oh my God.
After this presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles.
Nah,
with
but you need the
Nintendo Switch
freaking
Online
expansion
membership.
pass, you
Or play
son of
both
a.
Game Boy and Game Boy
You.
Advance titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack
You.
membership.
Where's Pokemon?
Select Game Boy titles will be playable on Nintendo Switch.
It's very strange that they did. You know how many people would start paying for the expansion pass if they did Pokemon right now? It's really weird to me that they're not doing that.
Please look forward
Like
to more
Pokemon's on the
information about Nintendo
3DS.
Switch
I don't.
Online
There's not any sort of
Nintendo
reason
Switch
why they
Online
wouldn't
Plus
do it.
expansion
They just
pack.
aren't doing it right now. But I think they will
Let's see a few
eventually.
more headlines.
But if they launched it with Pokemon, people would be foaming at the mouth.
Metroid
Oh,
Prime games
oh,
released for Nintendo
oh.
Switch.
Just the first one. Wait, there's been rumors about the trilogy for like 7 years now. They only did the first one. But you know what? I'm for it because I've never played any of them, and I'll probably hate it. This will probably not be a game that I like, but I mean, it's like a masterpiece or a staple or whatever. So like, this is really good. Also, the music is good, which I know from Brawl, so it makes me nostalgic for Brawl. Meadow Ridley, my favorite Brawl boss fight. Do other Nintendo games have remastered in the title, or is this the first one to like actually be called remastered?
Has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran.
I mean, whenever I see like footage of the original version of this,
That meets the eye.
it still looks good, so I can't even tell what's remastered here. Like, it just looks good.
They'll help you discover info and clues on how to progress. Depending on the situation, a certain visor may be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them
They
in
still
your
didn't get the
sight
Zelda.
with the
You think they're
lock
actually gonna talk? They kind of need to talk about Zelda because it comes out soon. But like, are they just gonna show another like atmospheric trailer? Not that that's something that I want people to be satisfied by the Zelda stuff because all they have done is just been vague about it.
can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options.
That's right. You can play with a terrible C-stick controls.
The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered
Oh.
launches on Nintendo eShop
Oh, no.
later today.
Ooh,
The
oh.
physical version of
Okay,
the
okay.
game
I thought it was going to be digital only. That would have caused a whole Twitter thing. Thank goodness. Oh, okay, all right. This is Nick's thing. Everybody
This
just...
is the World Detective Organization. Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him, will solve the strange incidents within Kanai Ward.
Why is this why is this a Switch exclusive? It's gonna run so poorly.
You'll investigate these incidents alongside master detectives of the organization. Each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful during investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise. Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude. And witness past crime scenes with post-cognition.
What? That's the most. That's overpowered.
With Yuma.
So this is post-cognition.
So use
Well, he
it
sounds
closer
exactly
to
like
cracking a case.
the two other characters he
Collecting
voices in
enough
the
evidence,
Dr. Rappa series.
A mystery labyrinth will appear. Spot the inconsistencies and uncover the truth. Master Detective Archive
Yes!
launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
That was the placeholder date too. They're just putting it out on the last day of second quarter, basically.
Flight once more.
Nothing there was really new detail for me because I've been reading every single possible interview that has come out about that game. But I'm very excited. I'm just, you know, I trust that it will be great because I trust that team. But it being a Switch game, especially in that footage, I could more than ever tell that it's a Switch game. Like if they just put that on PS4 and PS5, it'd be so much better. But it's gonna end up being kind of like low resolution and stuff. And that art style deserves to be the highest quality possible. But whatever. We'll get to it. I'll get to it. It comes out 10 days after my birthday. So maybe I'll take my second vacation week during that week.
Which are randomly dealt from the deck.
I was worried it was going to come out too close to Pikmin 2. Pikmin 4 as well. So that worked out for me where I could kind of play them separately, although it takes me forever to beat anything, especially visual novels like that where I interact with every single possible thing that I can interact with. Anyways, that's the thing I'm most excited about. I'll relax. I'll relax because we're getting a new fantasy life, ladies and gentlemen. Is this the Game Freak one, or is this something else? Is this another level 5 thing?
In a new fantasy life game, while exploring the once thriving island.
It's a very cute. She looks like the Spelunky 2 character.
Mysterious girl. Then travel between past and present.
Shout out to me for being the only person to watch this and be like, oh, that looks like Spelunky 2.
I'm a woodcutter, angler.
He's killing the heck out of that fish, bro. Or not. It's still alive. That's a really. You gotta get a new knife.
Take on different roles to develop the island. How will you rebuild? This life is
I don't know.
yours to
My
live.
sister will love this game.
After 1,000 years, the restoration is about to begin.
You know, when the previous trailer for Master Detective Archives came out, I recorded like a 40-minute analysis video, and I kind of feel like nobody cares, so I just haven't edited it. Oh my god, it's codename Steam 2. Wait, it's... What? What? Alright, so... Way poor. What? Alright, so that game is not in active development, like, at all, I guess? What the heck? Man, they totally just... Oh, that's so cute. But they totally like
into Wave 4 of the Mario Kart
they like level 5 was all like, oh, we're done making games, like our games didn't sell and stuff. And then they saw how good like bringing back old franchises does, and they're like, hey, okay, hey guys, let's make a new Layton. What, like right now? Yeah, let's make a CG trailer. And like that's gonna come out like 2025. Way poor. I know. I say way poor in the subtitles. Wait, Birdo isn't already in this game? Wait, Birdo's not in Mario Kart 8 already?
Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
Was that the only? Was that the only map, or they just only? Was that a new? I guess that was a new one, right? Because they've been making new ones for this expansion stuff. Oh, it's Minecraft, ladies and gentlemen. It's Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's whatever that was. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Minecraft Legends. That's right. We got Gearbox Publishing. Except I literally thought that was the name of the game for a second. That was the company. Wait, Gearbox is like... They're like the Borderlands people. The Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. That was really hard to read. Or did they put like a smoothing filter over it? Minecrafter. Have a nice death. This isn't on Switch already? I mean, knowing me, you would know that I like the looks of that. Like art design wise. Gameplay wise, probably wouldn't like it, but I can appreciate it. Also this. I know that's like a thing. New Realm update. Let's go. My younger sister was very obsessed with this game. And then she stopped. Excuse me. Yeah, it only took them like 7 months to add the Lion King characters to a Disney game. Actually, Scar is in the game. They had Scar in the game before whatever his name is.
Thank you for staying with us so far.
All right, here we go. Zelda
This
time.
will be our last segment.
Zelda time.
Please take a look.
I mean, I'm, you know, they got me. They gave me everything that I would have wanted. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite soundtrack piece. The Zelda Nintendo Presentation 2023 song. That's a Smash Bros. Ultimate reference because it has a song called. I was just about to say there's voice acting. No, there's freaking voice. There's voice acting in the other one. It's not Pokemon.
Leave no survivors.
I did want to have my face cam, but I didn't have time to set it up. So sorry about that. Oh no, everyone's dying. Whoa. Minecraft! Said every streamer watching this.
I'm not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Stop him. So can you play as Zelda or not? No. No, wait, he's Finn now. I think we already knew that though. Oh, you can build cars? Okay. You can build planes? Okay. I mean, I love this spooky music. Oh, finally Zelda crumbs. I hope it's not just crumbs. I mean,
Please, lend him your power.
you know, I guess it's intentional that Zelda's marketed in this way, but I don't know. I feel like we should hear more because everybody's just kind of guessing what the game's actually going to be. That was The Legend of Zelda.
That was
It was.
Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
The latest entry in the Legend of Zelda.
I thought they were just about to announce a season pass. I mean, it will
In
have
addition to
one,
the
of
standard
course.
version, A collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game
they're still making
will also
amiibos?
be
Okay,
available
that's
on the
good.
same day. We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Yay. Yeah, okay. It's Kerbal Space Program now. You know, exactly. That's a good point. That's a good comparison. Yeah, so I'm not into Zelda, and I found the original Breath of the Wild to be a very aggravating game for the way I like to play video games. So I don't really have any care for that, but I mean, cool. Maybe people don't care, but like, it's weird that they market that game so vaguely. Like, I feel like there should be more that we see, but they've kind of just shown the same thing every single time with like one new piece of information. And I just find that weird. No Tomodachi Life announcement. Yes, Jago, unfortunately. But the thing about Tomodachi Life, if it were to ever happen, I think it's too soon, because Miitopia really isn't that old. But also, why on earth did they make Miitopia, the Miitopia remake at all to begin with? That game is terrible. As an advocate for the Mii game series, Miitopia is not a good video game, but it's a great concept. It doesn't count. But if they were gonna do a Tomodachi Life, I think they would throw the same developers onto a Tomodachi Life. I would assume. I mean, everybody unfortunately says it. Like, the Mii Maker in Miitopia was so awesome, and then everybody's like, "Oh, it's just like Nintendo to make such a cool gimmick and then never use it again." And it's like, but they could use it again in Tomodachi Life, and it would be so good. But I mean, I don't know. But I freaking love Tomodachi Life. Like, Tomodachi Life is the only like life simulation game that I could genuinely really get into, even though it's not. I don't know. Does it count as a life simulation game? And have gay people this time, of course. Like, come on. It's like, I mean, people are saying that that's the reason why they aren't ever going to make it, but I don't think so. Like, I don't think that's something that Nintendo's afraid of. Like, they just wouldn't make it inclusive. They would just make it and not make it inclusive. They wouldn't not make it at all because people want inclusivity. Like, they would still just make it, but make it only straight again, and it would be annoying as hell. But like, they would just do it that way. But then again, I don't know. I don't work there. But yes, I would love that, because that game is so fun, and there's so much room for expansion in Tomodachi Life, because like, part of the fun is how random it is, but like, if a sequel could give you more control over what characters interact and stuff, it would be really fun. That would definitely be a great addition to that. It gives us like two more mini games to it. Or my dog's freaking out. Somebody probably opened the door. But yeah, that's or maybe they would dodge around having romance at all, like in Miitopia. Maybe, but being able to have kids was like my favorite thing about Tomodachi Life, because it was so funny. But who knows? But there, okay, yeah, that sure. That's a no Tomodachi Life and no Kid Icarus. Copium, like that. Oh, there just never will be Kid Icarus ever. But I mean, you know, I went in just wanting Pikmin, and they freaking started with Pikmin, and it looks great. I mean, every Pikmin game, because I mean, there's only 3, so it's weird to talk about it in this way. But like, every Pikmin game does have like a good new gimmick to it. Yes, thank you for joining, Jacob. Thank you for joining, anybody. I mean, I'm gonna unwind too. I didn't even have dinner yet, bro. But like, every Pikmin game has a new gimmick. It's nothing about this trailer made the gimmick seem like really interesting, but kind of the same thing happened with Pikmin 3. Like, just looking at Pikmin 3 gameplay, aside from the graphics being a step up from the GameCube ones, you wouldn't really like notice that there's anything new there, but like it plays very differently. Even just the new camera angle in Pikmin 4 is going to play really differently. Also, there's like a nighttime mode and there's like star bits. So like Miyamoto like is the one in there like being like put star bits in it. We got to tie all this stuff together. So that's really cool. There's a Professor Layton game in probably pre-production because they just showed like a CG trailer that could have passed for a Smash trailer. There's probably little things. I mean, there's Katamari. There's Fire Emblem news is exciting for me. Ghost Trick, Ghost Trick might actually be the biggest surprise, even though it's just like a port, and it's probably a port of a ported version of the game that already existed. But still, like that's definitely a really good thing for niche gamers like me. Just to skim through the Splatoon expansion pass, which just seems really weird. I don't really get the like. People love, like, Splatoon is the aesthetics, especially to me. Like, the point of Splatoon is how nice it looks and how silly it is. So making a whole DLC that's literally just a coat of paint, like, is cool, I guess. But I'm not, I just want to, I would just buy the, I don't even know if you could buy them separate. You probably can. But I would just buy the story expansion. Like, plus I'm sure there's all sorts of lore with, like, the little flash frames going on there. This Mickey Mouse game looked really cute. It's surprising to me that they just went. I'm good pause. Good freeze frame me. It's surprising to me that they just said all of the DLC that's going to be in this game. But I guess that makes sense because it's not really substantial DLC. It's just going to be a new character to use. And once you beat the game, you don't really have like a need for new characters. So I bought this DLC. Because on day one, they had the characters from Three Houses, and I was like, I gotta play with them. Are you kidding me? So I bought this expansion pass. But it is just kind of weird that, like, it's, it's just gonna be characters. But that's always how Fire Emblem is. Like, the DLC will add, like, one level and a new character to use. And it's just kind of a strange gimmick because it's like, it kind of just encourages you to just play the game over again with all the DLC to have more to do. And I don't have the time on my hands to do that. But Engage is a freaking awesome game. Like, I'm loving it. And then there's the final DLC is a full length like mini story mode thing, which they have at least that's what they did with Three Houses. So that's probably like the consistent thing that they do with the DLCs. Where's the beach episode DLC? They're probably never going to do that again. I don't even know if Fates did that. I think Fates did do that. But Awakening did that, and Awakening is iconic for it. But I guess they're stepping away from the anime. It's weird. Fire Emblem's weird because on the 3DS, on Fates and Awakening, they went very anime. In Fates, especially, they went so anime that people don't like it. And there's also like extremely questionable, strange things about that game for sure. But I love the anime-ness of it. Like that's what got me interested in it at all. Like seeing the really goofy character designs and scenarios and stuff in the DLCs, even though I never played the DLCs myself. But they're sort of straying away with that with Three Houses and Engage, but they're also not. Like they did, especially with Engage because it has like this Genshin Impact-esque art style. They hit a really good middle ground of being like the medieval fantasy that they want it to be, but also being anime. And I'm totally there for the anime because I'm a cartoon lover. There's this cool like adventure game. I wasn't paying enough attention, but I think it's just like an adventure game. Katamari with some new levels looking cool. I didn't even notice the king outfit there. Remake stuff. Metroid Prime, which I had a mini heart attack because I thought it was going to be digital only, but it's not. A whole other story mode for the Kirby game. Like this is going to be the highlight of my month. I took a day off of work to play this when it comes out, and now there's a lot to play in it. So it's super, super exciting. There's the Game Boy games, but like none of them are actually like exciting. Like it's so weird to me that they're not gonna do Pokemon, but they probably will later. Like the next Direct, they'll be like, that's right, Pokemon is coming to the Nintendo Switch Online. And it's like, okay, why wasn't it just there? And then, of course, my most anticipated game of forever, because I'm a super duper Danganronpa nerd. Hey, wait a second, I gotta post this to TikTok. Did anybody beat me to it? I gotta post this to TikTok. But I mean, this is looking sick. It's just my concern from this specific trailer, because I feel like this is my first time that they have shown like actual complete in-game footage from the Switch version of the game, where like you can see some like aliasing like weirdness. Like it even like here when this guy like does this animation where he punches the ground, it seems kind of framey. You know, like I really worried about the performance of the game. Like, but that doesn't matter much for a story-driven game. But the art style that's on display here is so cool. I just want it to look as good as it possibly can. And it's not going to look as good as it possibly can because they're putting it on Switch and they are releasing it as soon as possible on Switch. And it'll probably be ported to other consoles later and run better on those consoles. But they want it on Switch as priority because people on Switch love anime stuff and they know that this is going to sell the most on the Switch. Which is, you know, very fair marketing. But I wish it was on other consoles very badly. Because I don't even think it's a situation of Nintendo paying for exclusivity or anything, even though it's been shown in directs. But I think they just know to put it on Switch because people on Switch like anime, but still super beyond hype for that. Then some fantasy stuff. Professor Layton, which, you know, it could have fooled me. It could have been a SteamWorld Dig game. It could have been like a new art style for Ace Attorney, but you know, Level 5's back at it because they're realizing that bringing back franchises is a big deal to people. I'm sure that's exactly what's going on here, where they thought they were going under, but then they're like, wait, people like Professor Layton, let's just do that. And now they're doing one. And this is just a very quick CG trailer, so this is probably a year or two away. Which is kind of weird because it's not like it's that complicated of a game. It's also kind of funny that it's new in the title and it's highlighted like that. Like it's like my cursor is the display. Oops. But you know, like they're doing like this new Super Mario Bros. Thing where like it's new, like they want to exaggerate this as a new Professor Layton game, and that is good. It's good that they're not just remaking one, for sure. I guess that is freaking awesome. Like Layton is such a good series, even though I have only played like 2 of the games. Well, after getting into Ace Attorney, I played Azran Legacy, and I was obsessed with it, and I beat it in like 2 days, and I never do that. Like, I could not put that game down. I thought it was so addictive, and the story was super interesting. Even if it had lore connections to previous games that I didn't fully understand, it still worked for me. And then I played the Ace Attorney crossover one, which I remember loving, but people are on the fence about it because of characterizations, I guess, but I remember loving it, you know, when I was like 13 and I played it. And then I played like a little bit of Unwound Future and the Mystery Mask, but just never finished them. Oh, and I played a little of Lady Layton, which I don't think that's what it's officially called. It has like a really long title though. But that's like a weird episodic game that seems very disconnected to anything, and it's just kind of boring. Like the mysteries were really goofy, which is adorable, but it wasn't anything, you know, it wasn't like as gripping as the actual Layton games are. So it was just kind of weird. I never actually finished it, but I pretty much played most of it. Mario Kart 8, again, like a really cool stylish thing. Metroid Prime again, then Zelda with the like very, very minimal teaser. So is Zelda $70 or not? I guess we gotta find that out. But thank you all very much for tuning into this. It looks like a good amount of people joined in, which is great because I wasn't able to properly schedule this or anything. And you know, I probably have posted it in community posts a lot, but I have a new job now. I'm finally feeling like I'm adjusted to it, and I hope that they're gonna keep me on the schedule that I have right now. So like I'm getting used to knowing when I could do some video stuff. So like the YouTube channel has been pretty barren for like 3 months. It's probably gonna be barren for a little longer because I'm still trying to work out what kinds of things I want to do. But hopping on for live streams is definitely something that's pretty nice and quick and easy for me to do, especially like pretty much right after getting home from work, which is what I did here. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed these reactions. I'll probably post like some YouTube shorts of these reactions and stuff later on, or you can obviously just skip back or watch the VOD of this to see certain reactions to things. I mean, it's going to be a good year for my very niche stuff. Pretty much the past like 4 years have been really good for the very specific, like, pretty much adventure games. Mostly adventure games and RPGs that I like. There's been some great ones over the past few years, and this year just seems like it is also going to be great. And they didn't really announce like a big Nintendo holiday game. So by the time we have the next Direct, I'm sure there'll be a good handful of even more exciting stuff. But I'm super excited for Pikmin and Kirby and Master Detectives Archives Raincode. Just call it Raincode. The title's way too long, but I'm so excited for those. And Kirby comes out so soon, and it has a ton of new stuff in it, and it's going to have so much lore and musical remixes. It's going to be freaking awesome. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Direct, and I'll see you later. Now I'm stopping the TikTok stream before I'm stopping the YouTube one. So now I will actually see you later. Thanks for watching.